everybody, and welcome back. I'm Wolf Dragon, and this is Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. We're still in Grim Darkness mode. We are surviving certain points of this game by the skin of our teeth. Hello, Dashund. How are you doing today? And we are currently in a laboratory where we have just opened a secret door that did not exist, so that we can go and
in this
find out some things about Dira.
World, I am the rogue threat.
Your life is already short, and yet still you charge toward death, like a flaming comet falling into a star.
You treasure your long life, but it is hollow. This is why you waver on your many paths, while I walk surely along a single thread. I can do more in the moment I have
Law
been
of
given
Xenos?
than you can achieve in centuries.
No!
Talk about black comedy.
Clicked on the wrong frickin' thing.
That wasn't so difficult.
Out of pain.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
That was an absolute pain. Have I got this in order? No, I have not. Type ascending. Where are all of my 10,000 med kits? Do we have anything separated out? No, we do not. Stick you on for a second.
There is life in you yet. Use it wisely.
Food for fresh injury. And then let's stick the correct med kit where my med kit's back on. I'm good, Dashund. I'm good.
There will be no peace in my wake.
I am good. Figured bodies hang all over this old maintenance bay like worthless slabs of meat for which better the owner could find no use. Okay, this looks like, I don't know, like a brain with tentacles? Oh, I don't want to know what that used to be.
Watch your steps.
Yeah, hello. Been around. Law of Xenos. Not accidentally pick up some goods. Stood in the middle of the freaking mine. Right next to the mine. Annoying ass placement.
Curiosity sings.
Making me misclick things. That used to be a body that's gone all the way down to the bones. Oh wow, we have people in jars. There's definitely people floating in these jars. The tank was shattered from the inside by an unthinkable force. Well, that doesn't bode well, does it? You random goods. Withered victim's face is forever twisted in a silent scream. This sounds a lot like a, or seems a lot like a Drukhari lab. We've got a thing there that we need to turn off with a thing there, okay.
What lies beyond?
Revolting biomass, some elements of which can be interpreted as human features, floats in green liquid. Lovely.
Do you see that? The premonition runs true.
Yes, yes, we all do. Let's come back to the middle. Goods as we go through. And we have a drained fascia. Wonderful. Oh, we do have, here it is. Let's go turn this off.
Over.
Don't want to be accidentally tripping anything in the middle of a fight. Okay, Mr. Drained Fascia, how are you doing? Go through the door. We have gone through the door. You see a contorted, agony-racked Eldari, or, more accurately, something that resembles one. Dozens of scars and sutures cover its face. The sight of its misaligned joints moving under its skin makes your stomach turn, and its singular eye looks devoid of sanity. And yet, as you examine the creature's tattered clothes, you can still recognize, albeit with some difficulty, the ceremony remnant of Fascia. At last, my deliverance, monkey. The disgrace, the humiliation of falling at the hand of a lesser creature. Enough. The anticipation of this moment is all that has allowed me to retain a vestige of reason. End me now. Who are you? I do not recognize you, but your vestments. Child of our dead home, I do not remember you, but it gladdens me on the cusp of death to behold a spark of the Asuriani. Who are you? A hollow shell forced into servitude, every thread of my being calls out to me, urging me to claim your lives, only stopped by the fading remnants of my former self. Quickly, I demand that you give my death to me and break the shackles of this nightmare. Adira freezes, her eyes locked on the familiar translucent threads of the stifler coiled in sickening patterns around the Adari's temples like a crystal vice. No, it's not fair. This is my salvation. Are you telling me I escaped my bloody Kimura just to put that thing back on my head willingly? Maid, she keeps looking between you and the Xenos. What are you? Cavantius's plaything. The master used me, by means of which now entangles my mind and bends me and my powers to its will. I am the tool that conceals this lair from prying eyes with the energies of the veil. Had the monkey seer not heard my pleas for help, you never would have found me. My silent cries pierced the veil and sent visions of this prison beyond its walls. They carried with them all my dreams of deliverance and liberation. Is that not the reason for your coming? Oh, this is half-baked guff is killing me. What? Does that mean it wasn't my own salvation I saw in my dreams? It was this half-dead Xenos' deliverance. Come off it. Don't you buy any of this crap, Lord Captain. He's just trying to mess with our heads. I have no reason to lie to you, monkey. However, your beliefs are of no matter. You're already here, which means I will finally die. I'm not... I shall grant you a swift death. Let it be so. Farseer rises from his knees in a jerky motion like a broken marionette and takes a step towards you with glassy eyes. His frail fingers move as if tugged by invisible strings, and the mutilated bodies of the twisted creatures in the tank start convulsing synchronously. Synchronicity? I don't know, that sounds weird. In frightening unison, their unblinking eyes shift to you. And now we have a fight. Oh, why, hello.
What a curious specimen.
Why, hello, indeed. Well, we start the battle. We have no choice. A drained Farseer. Oh, he has a lot of active abilities. Okay, he has pretty much all the active abilities that Adira has. Well, he has the potential abilities that Adira has. Okay, all of these specimens are pretty much behind us. We have a couple in front of us. Cass. Let's have... What's this? Ah, Scourge of the Red Side, yes. Yes. Let us... I can't quite go and get someone else in it.
Me. If you insist.
There you go, 200 health off the Farseer, and I haven't even attacked him yet. Oh, successful experimental clone. Drained Farseer and ineffectual. Oh, so we've got... We got any other successfuls? Oh, we got one here, I think. One down there in the bottom right corner. Oh, we got one up just next to us. Okay, so we've got 3 successful clones. If I was to come to there... Yeah, I could live with that. Let's come to...
Battlefields are always drowned in
there, and put that
scarlet.
down. Let's then... Go ahead and put that down. Let's go ahead...
If I may.
Put that down. Let's then... Yep, we're getting the guy on the left as
Isn't
well.
this a job for the stars?
His favor tenfold.
Let's do it once more, just to see what we can do about stunning people.
How dare you?
Oh! Ah, the Farseer get a go. Creature gains an extra turn every time their ally dies. Oh wait, did we kill someone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I didn't kill anybody. Definitely wasn't that. We've managed to take out a few, well, get a few of them down. He definitely just lightning arced us. Alright, has a weapon capable of reaching the attacker and has an aim that costs. Not quite sure why he got an extra go, but he lightning zapped us all. Can't say I'm a fan of that one. I'm going to give Elliot an extra go.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Go and mark him as prey. Yeah, I'm assuming pretty much full chance hitting him is Polar Bolt.
I understand your intent. Fortune favors the swift.
Dearly for your actions.
And let's just shoot him again.
If I ancestors guide me.
Take a bit of that drain, Farseer. And back to Cass, who will... If he also wants to get 10,000 extra goes, he can start spreading a curse. That's just rude.
Me again. See what happens.
They're killing themselves, and yet he's getting extra goes.
You don't frighten me.
That's actually really, really dangerous.
You will pay an even greater price.
And there is a lot of warp going around.
Strands of fate, guide me.
Can I pull back now?
If I asked you to come to here,
Through the smoke and gunfire.
asked you to concentrate,
Skis.
asked us to stop hurting each other. Again!
Not yet.
Why is he getting extra turns? Hang on. I have to figure this out. This is gonna get me killed. Every time that ally dies, they also get an extra turn when an ally's wounds drop below 50%, but only once per ally. That is why. So he just dropped below 50%, so he got an extra turn. Alright. So if I was to do this, he would once again get an extra turn, and so I would probably be dead. Okay, let's do this then, because he... No, wait. He'll get an extra turn because I'll have killed that ally. Wow, this guy gets so many extra turns. I'm going to have to go to single target shooting, because I cannot afford... for this guy to have any extra turns. he is mental, quite frankly.
Wicked thought.
And it is going to get me killed. He has to die next. So I want... Who do I want to get an extra go? Not me, apparently, because I can't do it to myself. Oh, Cass?
A genius at work.
And then...
I'll show you why
Me.
navigators are feared.
Beautiful. A whole load of temporary hit points just got passed around.
Schemes.
No, don't miss.
Schemes.
Don't miss.
Another one.
Thank you. He gets an extra go, which I'm just going to skip for now.
A genius.
Let's clean him off.
Doubtful. Another one is shattered.
Firearm mastery.
Another stroke of genius.
Apparently Cass goes next again. That's fine. Ineffectual experimental clone. That should be okay. This one on the left, right? Let's look at getting rid of them.
Melody. Flames. Another one.
He's much further back here. Oh, that is actually me entirely out of shooting ability. Oh! Would have held in my gaze. How was this guy back here? Oh, can't see him apparently. He's stunned.
I am a navigator, not a surgeon.
Just go and hit him. Oh, apparently it's me again.
Scheme.
I do not fear a
Hoping he doesn't quite reach me. Oh yeah, that's about right. Got 3, 5, 6 right next to me, and 7 by there. Right then. Let us...
The shadows will see it done.
momentum.
Trust me.
Come and kill this guy.
As the
Leap for
tenants
victory.
Isha, heal my
I shall
wounds.
not fail. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Quite reach that one. Can I?
As
I
honor
can.
ordains.
And let's death
Let
waltz.
not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp.
I go into the dark.
So we have 3 left. This one on the left, 1 right next to me, and 1 just in front of me. Okay. Let's come to here. This
I
one
move swiftly to strike.
very much needs to
I
die.
am not your zealot who favors the swift. This tedium is beneath. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
I had an extra shot because this dude does go next. I'm afraid that's all the firing I've got.
Patience has failed me.
Isha, heal my wounds.
Was unfortunate.
Shoot me, I'll scream at you. Yeah, let's just step forward and...
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Let's come around here. Oh, it's a successful version.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Luckily, navigator powers do not set off the veil.
Me? I would grace, at least.
Alright. Farseer is dead. Everybody is dead. That got a little bit interesting with all of those extra turns, that's what I'm saying. Idera carefully pulls the threads of the Psi Stifler out of the Farseer's breathless body. A strange device glimmers ominously in her hands, and it is difficult to tell in the dim light if its threads are moving on their own or if it is because her whole body is trembling. That's Zeno. Cece, did you see his eyes right before he attacked us? It was like there was no light left in them, and it's all because of this thing. I don't want to die, but I don't want to live like that either. It means I'll stop being myself, then what's the point? You do not have to resort to a solution like this. There are other ways. My kind have other technology, devices not designed purely to scourge the soul. Oh yeah, Red, I'm sure they do. And as soon as I visit your nearest and dearest, I'm sure they'll welcome me with open arms and spoil me with gifts. Look, Elliot, you're not on great terms with them, then what chance does a monkey witch have? Like with the Xeno artifact in her head, I don't think so. I rid myself of this menace. Do I leave her to make the choice? Decision is yours alone. My decision. Idira bites her lips and looks down at the Xeno artifact in her hand. Her expression betrays an intense struggle. The burden of a terrible choice. A few moments pass before she raises her head and nods. Yes, you're right. This isn't worth it. Time to accept the inevitable. I can entertain these fantasies of a nice long life all I like, but that's all they'll ever be. Fantasies. Pretty tales to tell over a glass of Amasec to make real life seem less bad. The reality of the situation is ugly and merciless. I'm a psyker. My abilities are getting more and more out of control by the day, which means I'll go out like any psyker should. It'll be ugly and merciless. Best I can hope for is that it'll be so fragging awesome and heroic that you'll be telling stories of it to your grandchildren for ages. Thank you for helping me realize this, CC. I'm pretty sure we're done here, Lord Captain. Mind letting me know when you have some time once we're back on the ship? I want to talk to you about plans for the future in private. Can we go now? I've still got a whole life to get on with. Well, part of a life to get on with, really. Drained Farseer. Tank filled with repulsive green liquid contains mutilated forms. That guy looks pretty big. You know, same as this guy. Glad they didn't pop out. Oh, successful experimental clone. Always add to cargo. Should be a...
They will see. Oh,
Have more of these guys around here.
They all will see.
Guy go up there. And I think that would be everybody. That would be everybody. Right, well, let's leave this experimental wing of the lab. And, let's move forward. Back to the normal wing of the lab. As we have a Tervantius go ahead and chop down. Right, so we came from the left up the stairs. There is a door to be opened. And there is a continuation of something down here.
None are better at searching.
Of a world, I am the rogue threat.
That wasn't so difficult.
Got an elevator here. Oh, there are so many ways in which to go. I'm going to open this door because it's locked.
Successful.
And it does lead to just a dead-end room. Xenos torture device has been placed out in the open. It clearly sees regular use.
Stop. There.
Stop. It's hammer time. Disarm that trap.
The whispers taught me
And
how.
let's keep going. That's Kibula doing that. It usually is. Yes, I recognize where I am. This is, in fact,
One step at a time.
the end.
Amidst the madness.
Lift panel is unresponsive. Okay, so we won't activate that elevator. Charge it is. And charge it shall be. Well, hello, Tavantius. What a wonderful place you have here. How much is rent a week? The many faces of Tavantius. You're looking at several completely identical homunculi at work, a disturbing sight. The extinguishable and familiar faces turn their attention towards you morosely and almost indifferently. Specimen, we meet again. Your escape from Kimura was both a statistical anomaly and an act of abject cowardice. You should have died in the Dark City. Instead of overstepping the limits of your own usefulness, you caused too much commotion. You're here now. Now what? Are you going to bore me with your questions, monkey? Their colors, horrible, frightening, tattered shades. Only a madman could do something like that to himself. I've been praying for my thread to cross your loathsome path. Today you will die as many times as you made me die. The homunculi are twitching slightly as though from invisible electric impulses. They look virtually identical, yet each seems to be missing something. A limb, an implant, even a facial feature or two. A single gaze of the many faces no longer seems full of haughty superiority only. Some kind of shared defect also shows in it. A hole in the ceiling is a peculiar design choice. More proof of how humanoid partnerships with other life forms are. You notice one of the monkey-like glance at the hole in the ceiling. Fury contorts the Xenos' face. Tavantius is unable to hide the anger at what happened. Whoever did it, and whatever it was they did, it enraged him. This meeting shall be our last, Tavantius. You're different from others of your species, Specimen. This time around, I want to study you much, and I mean much more thoroughly. Which necessitates your death. I hope dying once isn't enough for you either.
Let's see how
Now.
to dismember you properly.
We do have a thing where every single turn, give or take, more and more people keep popping out of these wonderful specimen tubes. They are very, very fast-forwarded birthing chambers. And they throw people out rather quickly. So, oh good, I do get to prepare. We want you to go as far forward as possible. Let's have a quick look at the order. Okay, wow, so yeah, Tavantius the Archmage goes pretty much towards the beginning. And then we are mixed throughout. The foul aberrations, we beat most of those, that's good. You in the back corner, we can probably get around with that. Twisted Creature, oh, we have a bit of a variety. And an Andwick Prospector, why hello, big and ugly in the corner. I'm going to stick Kibula in there. We're going to put it behind a bit of cover, you know. We generally have Power from Pain, Burning Touch, the Warp, just an instrument. Upon death spawns a glass cloud that will dissipate after 2 rounds. The gas heals allies of the fallen creature for 50% of the maximum wounds if they stay in the cloud for 1 round. Okay. Oh, Blood Barrier. At the beginning of its turn, this creature gains stacks of Blood Barrier equal to the number of bleeding enemies. Oh! Also regains 10% of the maximum wounds per number of Blood Barrier stacks it gained. Just an instrument. Just an instrument. Just an instrument. Got it. So they're all clones. Ah, yeah, only down on 200 health. This guy... Experimental Stim, Sheer Pain. Okay, so that's the main guy, big and ugly. Now. So Cass gets to go first. I'm going to go Hail Mary with Cass, as always. You go up there. Stick around back here and deal with them. You stay pretty central. I'm going to Aliot the other side of this, and Adira at the back. And we are just going to zap and shoot and burn and just destroy everything in possible range right now. Cass, the opening Hail Mary move. It's a very simple one, really. Although, wait, before I move too far away, let us... Stage 1.
I'm not
Back
accustomed
line.
to being ordered around.
Stage 2, the front line.
That is foolishness.
Okay, we'll do that later when we run up there. Okay, we'll do Waking Nightmare when we run up there as well. Let us... Can Kibala jump up there? But I don't want her to. Because I've got to go and do many zappy type of things up there.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's give CC an extra turn.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And... let us change to the Flamer. Of course, there's the fun, wonderful things called stairs, which get in the way of everything, apparently. Let's take a step out. Oh, that's Pascal. Let's not kill Pascal.
War is my muse.
Go ahead and burn. Hopefully destroy the tank. That's kind of what I'm going for. Oh, we also went and burned that guy just for the fun of it, basically. I don't want to risk taking out Cass in the same shot. Let's everybody play nice, please.
Genius at work.
That was stupid, because it only goes until my next... Yeah, the end of my next turn, which will guaranteed include extra turns. So that was a bit of a waste, to be honest. Let us...
I'll paint your death in colors.
Now we've gone and gotten a... no, I don't want to come to there and let...
I will leave footprints of Scarlet.
Let's just come to there for now.
Trust me. Let your soul be purged.
They dance.
As the tenets demand.
Could also be doing things like this. We can't. Well, I do now have 2.
Trust me. I shall not fail.
Let the blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast willed.
My blade
Oh, go on, one more
whispers
time.
your death is a blessing.
Well, Demantius is now dead.
Trust me. Let your soul be purged.
You are the author of pain.
The shadows. As the tenets demand.
You've unleashed my fury.
Killing brings me no pleasure. Trust me. As honor caught by the web, I shall not let your soul be purged.
I should have jumped to there. I don't know what I did that for. Hang on, let's do that again then.
Caught by the web. As the tenets, let your soul be purged. As honor ordained, the other side awaits.
All right then. We'll call that a successful first round by Kibula. We'll call that. Yeah, we'll call that done. Tavantius, big and ugly, and 3 of Tavantius's clones are just now dead.
If I may, as duty demands.
I refuse to bow.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, I feel like Cassia actually missed her go. Yeah, I feel like she actually... Oh, there's a chance I could kill Cass, though she has a very high dodge percentage.
Oh,
I'm gonna risk it.
Thought.
Could actually kill Cass. I'm not gonna risk it.
You are marked for demise.
So I've killed Tavantius. Oh.
Another one is shattered.
High momentum.
That's
If it serves your cause. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
I will tear your heart out for this.
Oh, we're definitely
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
even if oh, come now. Tira it.
What is this foreboding?
Let's OTT. And this should kill this guy as well. There you go, fight over. They did stop spawning because they were in fact all dead. Have a quick collection of loot. Let's just say the opening move with Kibula was a little bit overpowered. He completely and utterly destroyed everything.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
And we actually go and get Arch Machinator's Deceit. Whenever the wearer uses an attack that is of a different type than the previous attack, they gain momentum equal to their resolve. Homunculus Injector, Healing Battle Dance, Infusion, and... At the start of the turn, the wearer recovers wounds equal to the number of bleeding creatures. If at least one wound was recovered that way, one fresh injury is removed from the wearer as well. That's, It's dented, its screen displaying flickering colouring stripes. The readable parts are twitchy and contain repetition. That's not bad, to be honest, because there's usually somebody bleeding. It's kind of how our playstyle goes.
Beyond.
The place around the hollow is littered with lumps of broken rockcrete. A feeble breeze blows through the ugly hole in the ceiling, stirring up whirlwinds of stone and dust. Feet. A hole in the lab's vaulted ceiling and the hollow underneath it point you to the obvious conclusion. Something broke into this room, ripped out a piece of the lab, and dragged it outside. With the piled up rocks, dirt, and thick dust, you are able to make out parts of fixtures that were ripped out of their sockets and thrown to the floor. Parts like these are used for fastening industrial girders in place at large manufactorums around the Imperium. You study the edges of the breach carefully, reflect for a few minutes, and conclude the hole in the lab ceiling was created by several powerful targeted explosions. After some more time, you note the characteristic mark of the debris and the walls. The ceiling was breached using melter charges. My kin were unable to find this place. The Dark Ones would hardly have been content with a single trophy, even one as great as this. No, this was done crudely and quickly, behavior more typical of monkey. This world belongs to House Winterscale, but I refuse to believe his lordship Caligos would ever collaborate with Xenos. Dark red and brownish green would envelop his figure every time the subject of hunting the enemies of humanity was brought up. He despised them. He hated them. It's a hole in the ground. Well then.
They will see. Oh yes, they
Time to leave.
will see.
Homunculus is dead. And I believe we get this working now. Lift call panel is unresponsive. I feel like we should somehow be able to turn this on. Anyway, then I guess we're going for a walk.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality. The sacred halls of research desecrated by the...
Way, I'm assuming. Yep, this looks like it could be the exit. It is the exit. 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Back out to where hence we came. Quetzalcoatl has been explored. Right, we do have a few things. Go back to our bridge 4. Vivadira wants to chat. I think Nomos is waiting for a chat as well, actually. And, yeah, we'll see what else can be done. Adira might even be waiting. No, not Adira, sorry. Elliot. What he said, Adira. Elliot might even be waiting for a chat. We've just gone and saved some of her people. Took us a while. About, well, what's this, attempt 5? Maybe? We failed a few times, you know. Turning up a smidge too late. Not saying anything as some of our Imperial fleet brethren maybe continued to blow them out of the sky. You know, there were a few moments. Nomos. How you doing? The massive figure of the Malatak Asclepius is frozen before you. The cogitating, praying pose without raising his head. He addresses you. I salute the ruler of this ship. Ah, that guy. A great spirit. I have found a miracle and the end of my worldly road. I have never seen and never will see anything more meaningful than the spirit of Nomos. In the face of its multitude, we are all nothing but the fixed values of an erroneous function. Cyber Gargoyle's gaze tracks you as you walk away from the cogitator. I could have sworn he said, okay, yeah, that's the door. With the very entity that asked the rotator for help in the first place. Talk to Nomos. Jay, go to Footfall. Go to Footfall and find more versions of Gene Stealers. What have you been doing? I see you've read the thing. Continue. Oh, there you go. We've analyzed the data with which you sated us, and we have recreated the sequence of events. There was Epitaph. It is this world, but it is merely a case, a container for something we cannot name and cannot understand. Theodore and this ship have been to that place. Something was lifted up from that world, a gift, a trusted priest in Crimson, one who identified himself as Amanat. Comprehended the gift raised from Epitaph, and from it, he created what the databanks list as a tech light. But that is not how Nomos came into being. We were not invented, we were not freed, we came into being by accident. Theodora's ambition, the myriad mechanisms of the huge ship, Amanat's mind, the inquisitive attempts to comprehend and extract, the dormant blight, the dormant epitaph, what lies hidden in its depths, and between it all, we slipped in, connected, and emerged like an electrical discharge between the poles. Look, he's kind of got a little bit of a face and a massive hairdo and some shoulders. You know, he's there. Accident, incident, that is what we are. We have no purpose, no history, nomos, just are. You know this... Whoops. A gift, but a terrible one. You would call it a weapon. Theodore coveted it. She needed it desperately, but we do not know why. Do you know what this epitaph is? Cannot trace who did it or why. Tut tut tut. How was Amanat involved? He desired knowledge. Theodore allowed him to explore the gifts of epitaph, slaking his thirst, but we know it did not bring him happiness. The blessed Amanat was involved in the birth of the spirit named Nomos. I do not believe for a moment that he could have been frightened by this miracle. It was not us he feared. He did not know us, but only suspected. His mental processes were occupied by the tech blight. That was what he feared. He wanted protection from it. As that no one on the ship knows about what was going on. All of their memories were mind blanked. Who has the resources, the knowledge, and the power to accomplish such a feat? Story disturbs me. It sounds like an echo of sacrilege whose name is the preservation of ignorance. But Anonymous must be protected from the encroachments of that power and tried to conceal the truth of its birth. You do in fact have a purpose. What is our purpose? Serve the light and truth and greatness that is the Imperium. Nope, to simply live. Simply live. Of course, serve this duty to repeat your words, but seemingly without understanding them. Nomos is preoccupied. The huge cogitator continues to sing its squeaking song, running unknown calculations. Blessed be the spirit, a great path and great future lie before it, and we must assist it on its way. Tracks me as I leave. Okay, we've had our conversation with him. Let's come down and find Adira. That's a navigator. How are you?
Never been better, Lord Captain. No joke. As soon as I stopped fearing for my life, even the voices in my head quieted down. But don't get me wrong, they will come back. And one day I'll find myself in a situation I can't get out of. But for now, I'm fine. And it's all thanks to you. You know, I think it's pretty ironic that my gift lets me see the future, when thinking about the future is the thing I'll do anything to avoid. Substances of all kinds, jokes, stories about their good old days. I hide under them all like a blanket. As long as I don't poke my head out, everything will be okay. At least, that's what I thought. But I'm tired of living other people's stories. I want to tell my own. I don't know when or how mine will come to an end, but I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that somebody someday tells at least one decent story about Adira Tlass. And I can't think of a better way to do that than by standing shoulder to shoulder with you.
One story?
Then what are we waiting for? Get a scribe in here. We need to get all this down before we forget. But we have to make me more heroic and powerful so that I come out looking the best next to your other companions. What do you reckon? How many wastrels have we slaughtered? 1 million? Stuff that. Let's make it 2.
Let's make it 2.
Of course. Always...
Kibla, things happen too much with you now. Elliot.
Elantak, I trust your journeys were fruitful.
Take my leave. Okay, nope, there is nothing more to do with her. Let's have a quick check of my colonies. Now, most of these are completely finished. Yep, you look pretty finished. Oh, hello. Yes, of course, my goods. That's why you always check your colonies. Payment in organs. I don't think we need any more profit factor. What I could definitely do with is more reputation from anybody who wants. Give it to me. Nope, don't think we need that one either. Kiava Gamma is in the middle of something. Warp Revelations. And Fabo 6. You've done your end project. Get a whole lot of plasteel for mechanisms, but we don't like using mechanisms. So you're looking all good. Let's give ourselves our level up. One rank available. We'll only do it for his specials. We have second tier archetype of any kind. Oh wait, hang on. They are down here. I was about to say we don't seem to have very many ticks. Oh, just pounce. Allies gain 11% critical hit chance against enemies affected with one or more of the following effect. We've got that about several times over, but it seems that potentially it only affects their own people with it turned on. Whenever a player is not being trailed, is killed by an ally, the bounty hunter gains an extra turn with half their MP and AP. Yes, I don't really like that. I mean, I want to turn it off on Adira, although it's actually a little bit useful on Adira. Go around blinding a lot of people, or marking them down and reducing their stats. It's actually not too bad. Raid grants an ally additional 2-time prey's difficulty of percentage damage against prey. Whenever an enemy is killed by a critical hit scored by the bounty hunter or other ally, the bounty hunter gains 2 times enemy difficulty tier percentage damage for 2 rounds. Sure. Let's improve Bold. And then we have a common talent. What do we want as common talents? We don't think we need to get any kind of demolition or anything. Flame weapon expert. Costs -1 EP less. I mean, yes, quite frankly. Heavy weapon proficiency. I think we did have a heavy weapon. Let's go ahead and complete that. It'll give me 1 second. Right, I was just going to delete the last message because it's clearly spam. I can't. That's not very useful. That's not very useful at all, is it? I can reply and I can pin it. Why would I reply or pin it? Where are my chat controls? Chat settings. I don't want my chat settings. That's just highly annoying. Very highly annoying. Click on the trash icon that appears next to the message you want to remove. Well, that doesn't exist. Why would you lie to me, people? Why? Like, I think I have controls. I'm clearly the man in charge here. Well. Guess that's annoyingly going to stay there. Find the message you want to delete. Click on the trash icon that appears next to the message. The message will be removed from the view of other chatters. Well, that's a lie, or at least apparently I don't have controls in my own chat. Would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen? Never mind, that trash message will stay there. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Back to me game. Let's just ignore it and move on. In fact, let's outspam the spammers. There you go. Have that for chat message. Anyway, I was in the middle of leveling up. And let's go back to ignoring those people. Not that I did a good job of ignoring them in the first place. Anyway. Second tier talent. Of course, yes, that is the same stuff pretty much. When a prey is killed, all enemies in a 10-star radius around the prey have their agility reduced by that. Sold. And basic skill. Oof, now, this is an interesting one. Up here, I mean, the only one we're missing is in my sights gains additional dodge reduction equal to ballistic skill. I don't think we need that, to be honest. Down here, lol, power armor proficiency. Elliot walking around in power armor. Now that's just funny. Power weapon, expert, solid projectile, plasma weapon, melter, melee, heavy, grenadier. Oh, grenadier. Let's make her grenades count as well. Let's go. Surge, inspiring trophy. Use of a heroic act by the Psyker. Yeah, we don't really use. Well, we kind of do, but we often don't even get that far. Whenever the Psyker uses damage and psychic power on targets at 6,000 further from the Psyker, they're for 3 additional damage. I mean, I could do. I always could do. Flawless plan. Sure, I'm actually going to go flawless plan. That happens. Who's a common talent, you say? Wow, we're down to just being commoners now. Oh, gauche. I don't even know what gauche means, to be honest. Let us... I'm tempted by Grenadier again, to be honest. Power armor efficiency. I mean, I have some great power armor. I'd love to just get my whole crew in power armor. How good would that be? Base skill. No. Training characteristic. Let's go and pump in some more perception. Why not? Wait. Cass. I don't generally move people. Wow, I'm kind of running out of things here, huh? Using stratagem on a combat... Not really use stratagems either. I don't even know if I have any stratagems. How little I use them. Damage by the Navigator suffer 10 damage from all attacks of opportunity and cannot dodge them. Navigator powers deal 1 additional damage for every 5 bonus characteristics of the Navigator's currently equipped staff. And the Navigator's power gain 10% armor. This additional armor is reduced by the amount of Veil's degradation to a minimum of 0%. Sure. Next, come down and look at our skills. Power armor? I've got I think 2 suits of really nice power armor that I'm just not using. And I may not use at all. I may not end up using them at all because nobody in my crew really wears power armor. Oh, Pascal will hopefully end up in power armor. But generally, you know, just not gonna happen, to be honest. Let us put in... yeah. Yeah, let's hey, let's give her 10 more points into, I don't know, commerce. You got points that you don't even know what you have to do with left. Now using non-damage ability on an ally grants doesn't really do non-damaging. Damage over time effect is suffering from bleeding, burning, including the and toxin. Same time, all of these damage over time effects deal 30% more damage to the enemy. Sure. Not that they generally live long enough for any of that to take effect, but Sure. I could up my agility. That's a good point. I could. Could I? I could not. Get up my agility, my strength. I could put her in power armor. Is that a bad idea? Am I being stupid? I am being stupid. Could be funny though. I'm gonna give her power armor proficiency just to see what happens. I mean, a smarter move would be to I don't know, give her like strength training or something, but I don't know. 5 deflection against burning and cannot be burned. Close-up scanning. Melee attacks apply the machine spirit communing. Yep, that was definitely one that we did want. Execution demolition by 10. Sure. Then, and this guy does actually want to have the power armor skill. He has heavy. Let's give him power armor proficiency as well. Go to inventory. I don't think I've got his power armor just yet. Newest, oldest. Now, your armor. Crystal adjacent to the wearer. That enemy must pass a willpower resistant test or become perplexed. 10% dodge and parry if the wearer is not in cover. Or on the other hand, where's my armor? We could always go and equip something like, that's heavy armor. That's Space Marine armor. Hey, we only have one suit of... Put you back in your power armor. I mean, armor goes up to 80%. Dodge will tank. Armor deflection goes up. I get more strength. Keebler and power armor? Is this just wrong? I mean, 82% dodge still? I'm sure this is not how I'm supposed to play this character. I mean, I'm sure of it. But, I mean, she hasn't particularly got high parry either. She looks good though, eh? It looks a bit big for her, mind you. She's too skinny for it. Alright, let's go and switch her back. I think that was the right one. That's the right one. You, on the other hand, can now get power armor. That goes up, that goes up, that goes up. You lose the toughness, we don't need it. Put you in power armor. That actually looks pretty good, especially with the red robes coming underneath. I like that. So you get your power armor. Admittedly, yes, technically I just wasted a stat point on Keebler by giving it the power armor thing, but hey ho. It's all just a bit of fun and games. AKA, it is in fact a game, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the extra noise. So I think it's time to go to football. Map of the Cornus Expanse. Let's jump maybe way down to footfall. Easiest way, let me see it, in the Furibundus. And so we have to come back this way. That's what I was about to look for. We have found the trail of the elusive contempt. The ship was sighted in Latosian's Passage. Which is... Latosian's... Ah, all the way back up here. Come on. Why would you do this to me? Kiavagama. A cryptic message arrived from the Kavagama. The fabricated sensor reports that they have beheld the Eye of the Divine. I requested details from your less devout servants, and they clarified that the Inquest group, which has been investigating the many inexplicable events that have taken place on the planet, followed a trail of mysterious binary harmonics and came upon an ancient and abandoned data complex. It is connected to the manufacturing by a maze of communication lines and contains a gargantuan data loom. The mechanism's markings show that its designation, or should I say its rather menacing name, is Null Caliph. Null Caliph is immersed in sacred astragational calculation and has shown no inclination to make contact. Direct priests that connect to it were punished for the intrusion with a lethal injection of their motive force. The only thing they managed to find out is that the spirit of the data loom is not bound with the vows of compliance that would normally restrain a machine spirit of such power. This astoundingly mighty entity bows to no one, driven only by its own aims. I could in fact persuade it. And we will gains the Solve Simulacrum ability that costs 3 AP and triggers a logic test for the wielder with a minus 167 penalty. On success, Solve Simulacrum is removed, the Cogni Simulacrum is destroyed, and plus 25 logic bonus is lost. And the wearer permanently gains the Paradox Solved feature. This character can use their heroic act regardless of their momentum without spending momentum. Oh, interesting. Does, however, have a minus 167 penalty. So that is basically means that Pascal has a 0% chance of completing this. And he is my most logical character. I want to know more about this data loom. What is it? Can I skip through these? What is this abandoned complex? Do you have any idea at all what it might be calculating? Have we tried... What do my advisors make of this? Never thought I'd suggest something like this, but if we want to make that machine obey us, we should assault it through the Immaterium. Right, so we have... This, of course, still gets us this thing, which has the exact same stats. Gets us that thing. Gets us 1 security. This is my planet. Blow it up. Plus 5 to torpedo speed. Nah, we don't want that. That's rubbish. 177. So he would have a 10% chance of... My gosh, Pascal Hanumum imparted his secrets to the Omnisci's servants on Kiavagama, allowing them to assemble a mediator device that softened Null Caliph's voice. And I got my ethereal visor. Aha, yes, that is for Adira. Anything else that gives me any kind of stats or anything? It gets me some weapons. Gives me some security and efficiency. Okay, nothing really much. Good to know. Good to know. Let us... Beholding the Truth, Visions in the Dark, Oversized Asteroid, Rare Find, Oversized Asteroid, Valuable Resources, Visions in the Dark, the Omicron System, and a Rare Find? I think so. The Cradle of Calphi. Where are we? We're all the way up here. Materium released us from its grip. Cradle of Calphi. Visit. Let's see. Oh, Kepri. See what we've got. Landing place. Distress signal. What am I after? Hold something quite valuable, so I'm going to go for this one. From newest to oldest. Era. Whereas psi rating is increased by +1. Has 100% wounds. They deal 40% additional damage with their psychic powers and psychic staves. Beautiful. With the additional... Have I been here? Smuggler hideout. I don't think so. No, I have not. I know what this is. I have not been here yet. It's filled full of fun things and traps. That is down there. Okay, so we won't be going down there just yet. Triggered the alarm.
Ooh. In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Oh no. I did bad. I did bad.
Bad. I'm still standing.
I got out of most of it. I can definitely go and solve all of my problems. With... Gotta put all of this in order. Let's see if I can quickly find them. They should be near the beginning. Apparently they're not, which is odd. Type in ascending. My beautiful medikits.
I am your shadow. Do you think my body was suffering? Your time has not yet come.
My appreciation.
There is life in you yet. Use it wisely.
House Orcelio thanks you.
Let's just get rid of all the fresh injuries before they turn into traumas. That is the last thing we want. Some people have some pretty big stacks of injuries going on.
I will mend the thread between body and soul.
My frail organics require
Your time has not yet come.
We function as one.
There is life in you yet. Use it wisely.
Just
Your
in
time
time.
has not yet come.
Your technology is limited, but I am grateful.
Long as she's grateful.
There is life in you yet. Use it wisely.
Thank you.
I will mend the thread between body
Done.
and soul.
Right, now let's
you have
re-equip
offered me another
her.
chance.
What she should have. One is a Chirurgian's, and the other one was blue. It'll be that Battle Stimulator one. Oh wait, let's grab everybody.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
I won't blow it up, I'll walk around.
A tantalizing anomaly. Woohoo!
Time that trap.
There, done. Oh, what curiosity unveils itself before me.
We have a Astartes plasma pistol.
Let us see what I found.
Got a box in the corner. Again, did you hear they're going to bring in another batch of Xenotech? Life is going to be good. Fragment of an Orc energy weapon. Particularly strong Orcs wear hulking impenetrable armor. Ah, so this is Orc corner. Interesting.
Patience.
What else have we got?
My nerves are
Keep a
frayed.
sharp eye.
Go and for that trap.
Applaud my brilliance.
Bravo, bravo. Your brilliance is applauded. Pick up this gun. We have a needle rifle. I can just go into cargo. Chimerag, the sacred armors of the children of Asurian must rest with the fallen. This is Eldari corner.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Hey, Doe, what are you messing with? The big guy said not to touch the goods. Bugger off. Yes, he is everywhere. I said bugger off. Throw him, take you. I think I might get zapped down here. I will get zapped down here. For a little bit of an Eldari helmet. Okay, more Eldari stuff around here. Then up the stairs. 7, 6, 5. We're not gonna intervene. Toodles. Yep. Didn't feel like helping out that guy. Okay, this thing's glowing red, but I don't really know what we can do about that.
Lies beyond.
How about this?
Have a different perspective.
There you go, whatever that was, it's not doing anything anymore. Let's reload. Fresh corpse in fancy attire, likely that of an adventurer rather than... Let's go have a look down this side of the world. Traps, okay, that's fine.
I sense something nearby.
Tantalizing anomaly.
Alright then, what have we got? Oh, we've got Xenos traps down this side.
Over.
You're still breathing, I hope. I plan to draw out your suffering. Make you beg for mercy the way my boys begged when they were dying from your blasted Xeno stories.
Okay.
Watch your steps.
Grant me the wisdom to
Dark
perceive.
forces are devouring you, tearing at your soul, Vanayadira. I could teach you techniques to clear your mind.
Just no intoxication, bloodletting, or self-torture, all right? Hey, why have you gone all quiet there, Scully?
Arrow. Oh, how they fear the brilliance that
As it should be.
According to the labels, the containers with insulated uniforms and snowshoes were to be delivered to Astra Militarum base. That clearly never happened, did it? Goods.
There will be
Okay, we can't.
no
Nope, we
peace
can't go down that
in my wake.
side channel. Oh, this looks like a Jukari speeder bike thing. The grav bike, yes. Oh, it's goods high up on a shelf. Mine scrambler grenade. Okay, nope, nope, nope. We're... Oh, we can actually jump down, it seems. Oh, we'll have to go back and quickly grab that.
None are better at searching.
Managed to make out a Medusa's limp tentacles.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Oh, we jumped up here. Hello. Alright, what have we got? Subdued rumbling comes from under the cover of an ancient cogitative. The machine spirits resent being awakened. Examine the log. Grinds its gears, but grants you access to the requested information. Big pie. Day 21, third month of the cycle. That's what I call good fortune. We hit the jackpot. This Xenos peddler, a Strixus, sure did show up in time. The competitors have been popping up like fleas on a half-dead rat. Murdkai has already brought a bunch of rare and exotic stuff. I have never been paid this much for a single order before. List of reports, received crates, sold units, received, sold, box recorded conversations. Turn that frown upside down, you're starting to look like a wrinkly supplier lad. What are you doing? Don't know, get away from me. What's wrong? We're missing the Jukari crates, but I was told to look after the sounds of several bursts of bolter fire. Whirring of the obsolete cogitate's mechanism grows into a strained whine, and the crackling from the abandoned tracks abruptly stops. Yeah, we did something. Not sure what, but we did something. We turned off the motion to the tracks. We turned the tracks off.
Successful.
Not quite sure what the tracks were all about, but we turned them off, whatever they were. I don't know. That's a lot of mess going around there.
I sense something nearby.
Cool. Got a box.
My warp sight reveals something.
Another Vox recording.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue.
With expertly forged seals, adeptus ministratum forms, astrometar entry passes, and even an inquisitorial rosette. More alarms.
See these corpses? These fine lads and lasses paid the price for my greed.
Well, if you're seeing Emperor's punishment of that, you can be certain.
The Emperor's punishment, then you can be certain.
Right, well, we have these lightning things that will stop us escaping. Okay, that's useful. Can I have that on screen, please?
They will see. Oh, yes.
Okay,
they
cool.
all will see.
I guide humanity between.
Should I divine our next step?
You are in the present.
Yes. Will do.
Okay, take a little bit longer to get your weapon out, why don't you? Flippin' heck. I got a little bit tasty. Right, now... Okay, so this is definitely a central room to get into. Just need to, a few things first. Lozinos. Right, so stage 1.
How may I serve the dynasty?
That would be you, Adira.
The whispers told me how.
Lozinos.
Over.
Disarm demolition. Right, you can stand in here.
The
CC.
stars are my canvas, and anarchy is my brush.
He is mental. Disarm that one.
There. Done.
Come back
Patience.
here.
My nerves
Should I
are
divine
frayed.
our next step?
Let us disarm
That wasn't so difficult.
both of these two.
Let us seize them.
The premonition runs
Oh.
true.
Another notch.
Oh my days, she succeeded. That was actually a Xenos, not a demolition. And all the way here in the corner, we have Victim's Sorrow. When the wearer hits a target that is in cover with a ranged attack, this attack always scores a critical hit. And Horpuscari Oath.
What lies beyond?
Let us see what I found.
More traps. Fine. So we have come this way. We have looked inside here. We are coming around here. Disarm some Xenos traps.
Over. The whispers told me
None
how.
are better at searching.
Have a look at Law of the Warp. Oh, here we go. The Witch's Tome was bound in the skin of a human face, laced with a cord woven from tendons. The sinister crimson symbol dominates the cover, but it is difficult for you to make out. The details elude your scrutiny, and the strokes twist and shift, furthering the confusion. I'm gonna go burn it. Fiery tongues reluctantly lap away the taint of heresy from their book, their warm colours fading as they engulf the tome. The bloody symbol on the cover melts, and you hear a shriek so loud that the pain pierces your eardrums. Alright. Set it on fire. Found that trap.
The premonition runs true.
This galaxy is my playground.
Ah, that would have actually, I think, stopped all the lightning on the ground. That's useful to know. Keep an eye out for a few more of those, maybe. Good. A gold Xeno idol.
That wasn't so difficult.
Knowledge of heretical sorcery. Most are crude forgeries.
Curse the day I fully my hope with you. Die from your own wares, you Xeno's filth.
And we can, of course, which I'm going to go and do.
Genius triumphs.
Go and blow a hole in this fence just to make our lives a little bit easier. And there you go.
Curse you, Murky. Curse the day I fully my hope with you. Die from your own wares, you Xeno's filth.
Xeno's filth.
Curious creature.
Not sure if he necessarily just told everybody to attack me,
I wish to
or just like gave me a.
vivisect
Yeah, that's what.
And die.
Wow. Alright then. Immortal Commander, Necron Warrior, and Dysfunctional Scarab. Let me see. I'm gonna come stand here. Attempt to go for a bit of Waking Nightmare.
Give me strength.
Now these guys, let me remind myself, good old Necron Warriors. Drops to 0, falls prone against 30% of maximum wounds as temporary wounds. On its next turn, the creature is reanimated with 50% of wounds if it still has temporary wounds. The creature has no other allies with the base wounds more than 0. This creature dies. I'm not sure if these guys
If you insist, Lord
can
Captain.
be stunned. Oh, they can be. He's been stunned. He's been stunned. That guy's not been stunned.
I'm not accustomed. Another fur painted black.
Who just dropped dead? Not sure what that guy was, but I feel like he should be doing that immortal thing. Functional Scarab, you say?
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Not today, I say. Why's everybody's eyes glowing funny colors? Not entirely sure.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Piercing
serves your
shots.
cause. This tedium has been. I hear you moving. No more.
Missed? How could you? Okay, so we've actually got quite a few. Not attacking anything this
I
round.
understand your intent.
Cool. Took down another dysfunctional scarab. Let's go and give.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Wonderful.
The shadows will see
Keebler.
it done. Let your soul be purged. Trust me. My blade whispers your name.
Oh. Dysfunctional scarab for some reason getting an extra go. Emergency reconstruction. And the closest immortal creature's wounds drops to 50%. We'll try to move and reconstruct it. Okay, so I think... Yes, he is the only immortal. Back to me.
I shall not let your soul death is a blessing. My blade whispers your name. Now, the other side awaits. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Yeah, we're not going to use the other...
As honor ordains.
Don't know how many of these have I got. Have I got one more? No, I actually didn't think so. Okay, yeah, we are actually out of range of that, unfortunately. I'm not going to go and use the heroic act with Keebler. Why don't you pass the curse around? We're down to 5 guys. Oh, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, and 5 right next to me. Fact. Step to here. Let's change weapon. Let's go, Bernie.
Very
Then yes, why not? Let's go and attack that one too. Let us run and gun. Attack that one once more.
Predictable downfall.
I don't think I can see this one, unfortunately. Damn it, no.
A wicked thought.
Change weapon. Don't do that. Give a... Yeah, I want to give a heroic act to me, but I can't see this dude to actually kill them. So... trying to think who has a good heroic act. I mean, Kibula, yes, but she won't be able to reach. Same with Pascal. So is it Adira or is it Elliot?
Schemes within schemes.
Can't mark anyone as prey.
Fall, creatures! I am not your son. Deal death with my hands.
There you go.
Let's see how to dismember you.
Powered Death Mark, Necron Warriors, Dysfunctional Scarabs. We've got a whole new set of friends to play with. Not supposed to be trying to... No, I don't think we are trying to destroy that to stop this from being a simple rinse repeat. Let us... we are next to this... he's a ranged dude, so let's... Oh, no, we get to prepare. Right, so Kibula, come take a couple of steps backwards. Same with you, Cass. DC, you come and step back in here. Pascal, step forward a smidge. Let's start the battle. I like how it counts as a separate fight. That means I get all my abilities back.
Me.
I don't know who he's trying to heal. Be dead. No, stop back there. Stop back there. That's kind of alright. Oh, I should have weakened this guy first. My bad.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Go ahead and do that. Let us...
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Switch weapon. Okay, we'll aim.
I am powerless to act.
All right. How about can I do it from where I am without? Yes, without taking out Elliot along the way. Let's concentrate fire. Over penetration. He goes nuts in the background. You know what? Firearm mastery, let's do it.
My artistry! You are marked for demise!
Sure, there was that. We are going to go and give...
A genius at work!
Oh, can't quite reach. That's alright. Let's do it to Necron Warrior.
The righteous men may their blades be sharp. The other side awaits.
Let's see, hopefully we continue because people are still in range.
My blade whispers your name.
That's that.
Let your soul be purged.
What have we got left? 4. Okay, I've got 2 here. I've got 1 right next to me. Where is... Where's number 4 gone? Oh, that guy as well. He's still counting. In that case... Let us dance the dance of death. I've still got... Still going.
I cannot serve you in this way.
It's definitely
As
not
the
too far away.
tenets demand.
Got 1 more in us? Yes, we
The
do.
shadows will
High momentum.
as honor or death. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Okay. I'd say they're definitely dead, but apparently some people want to argue against that.
Fate claims another one.
Straight in the forehead. And he's not going to come back to life because there's no one else with any health standing to bring him back to life. And isn't it a shame how they all just disappear and give you nothing? Uncanny sphere. Move surface, but when you try to read them, your head begins to spin with symbols. A rare find. Rumor completed. Logic 100%. Go Gadget Pascal.
This exploratory
Fresh delivery.
with multifunctionality.
Etc. etc. Pick up some more goods. The Vox cast. Have... Oh, there's some loot back up in that room still.
Ha! There will be no peace in my wake.
I have some loot just in down here. Go Gadget Pascal.
Success is an irrefutable certainty.
Back up here we go. I'm just going to blow a hole in this now.
Applaud my brilliance.
Hopefully I won't regret that decision later. Jump down.
The machine god grants me insight.
Brian Sally Vine winds through the surviving remnants of the cage, almost merging with the cold stone of the depot. Each tendril of the ragged plant is topped with a single leaf, shriveled but still alive. You have heard stories about the unfortunate souls who were careless enough to get too close to the brain leaf. Its fleshy fronds, each with a semblance of individual consciousness, merge with the nervous system of its victims, turning them into mindless carrier puppets. Dark-colored surroundings in a caustic green, just like a predator singles out its prey before pouncing. Running to the other side of whispering, they say it would be great to shelter this here broom with us. But I say it is best not to open the door too wide when they start knocking from the other side. They say it would be great to shelter this here broom with us. Burn the plant. I'm not taking any chances with that thing. Get out of town. Back up we go.
Operation successful.
I've got something in front of me, and I left something behind in the office, apparently.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Okay, so we don't go through this door. Okay, we are just playing around in this vault. And talking of this vault...
This
Up we
exploratory
go.
is blessed with multifunctionality.
And... behind me, apparently. Like, right here.
They will see. Oh, yes, they all will see.
Alright, I'm game. Why'd I leave... Oh, it's this guy on the floor. Meteorite Shard. Oh, hello. What just happened there? A whole bunch of things like disappeared, and then a whole bunch of new things like this skull. This box just turned up. All right then, we'll just leave again.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Well, come and irrefutably, uncertainly get your ass out of here. And out we go. Out we go indeed. That's one rumor complete. Let us go back to the map of the Kronos Expanse. And Visions in the Dark, I'm gonna go visit. Feeling terribly tired. Release grip. Was I going to investigate Visions in the Dark? Omicron system. Just go and kill them. I took 112 damage. Wow. Imagine if that actually went and destroyed you, and like that was the end of your game. Wow, how annoyed would you be? Let's repair my ship, obviously. Artificial object. Okay. But like a ship, if you ask me, but... All usual noise on the bridge cease when the shadow of a gigantic void ship seemingly appear out of nowhere sails past the stained glass window. It seems forlorn. The hull is tarnished and lumens are dead. The windows are broken and shrouded. The Orca crew can't recognize the signature of its silence engines and only manage to shed some light on its decrepit hull and make out the faded name of the cruiser, Queen's Lament. The Vox Master's report breaks the somber silence. The bridge has just received a Voxcast from the dead void ship. Except, Bridges conducts a full Vox system check and reports that communications are in order, even though only eerie, unnatural silence can be heard through the Vox. Worried murmurs swoop across the bridge. The officers are certain that this is the void ship of the old ghost stories. The Queen's Lament has appeared countless times in all corners of the Imperium. Like a ghost, it manifested out of nowhere and just as mysteriously vanished in the darkness of space, taking with it those who dared to board. Queen's Lament, the rogue trader, has heard that name before. The void ship was destroyed by Xenos in one of the violent battles for the Expanse over 3 millennia ago. They say that its captain was a devout and vengeful man. 10 scouts. We got people to spare. Short of carrying the soldiers docked with Queen's Lament without impediment, using the disparate blueprints of the other Imperial cruisers, the scouting party sets out for the bridge, following the dark, unpowered corridors that somehow retain oxygen and gravity. The nervous voice of the operator erupts through the Vox. The crew are still on board, but what's this? Blurry silhouettes of people with torn off limbs, cut open bellies, and twisted faces are materializing and vanishing all in ghastly flashes. The ghosts promise the unwelcome guests that they will stay on board the Queen's Lament forever. Raising his voice to shout, the operator reports that his comrades are already dead, and soon it will be his turn. The ogres are telling a different story. All of the scouts are alive and still moving forward. We can pretty much do any of them. Dissuade him. An anxious prayer to the Emperor is whispered over the Vox. For a moment, the operator falls silent and suddenly returns, mumbling excuses about his imagination playing tricks on him. His comrades are still walking ahead of him, alive and well, and the void ship looks completely empty once again. After a few moments of silence, a child's cry can be heard through the Vox. The stuttering operator reports that friends and family of the members of the scouting party are blocking the way. The friends of the family who've been taken by death. These visions must be a product of some dark power. Scouts begin to argue. The unintelligible quarreling abruptly stops, and after a few minutes, the operator anxiously gives his report. As soon as the squad split up, the ones who decided to stay with their loved ones were swallowed by the darkness of the empty deck and vanished. Half an hour later, the Vox comes to life once again. The operator flatly reports that the scouting party has reached the bridge. They found a strange object. In his usual flat voice, devoid of emotion, the operator completes his report. The way to the bridge took 16 hours and 41 minutes. Soldiers are exhausted and would like to rest for some time. Confused, Victus notes that only half an hour has passed outside of the Queen's Lament. Grab the object and run. Stops abruptly, and a few minutes later, the scouting party's shuttle leaves the Queen's Lament. The void ship itself dissolves in the darkness of space. The shuttle arrives carrying a single passenger. The operator clutching a strange parcel. The young man's hair has turned white after time spent on the cursed vessel, and he has lost the ability to speak. His stories and rumors of what happened to the other scouts will live on for many years in hushed whispers across every deck of the rogue trader's void ship. Bow, bow, Boom. Maybe we should have left the object behind, but never mind. I don't think I actually got any object either. I'd a guess. Let's have a quick look. Newest to oldest. Oh, I did. Unholy relics. Plus 20 bonus to coercion and -5 penalty to intelligence. Not bad. And then let us travel and go and isolate the chamber until it leaves the void. Go have a look at a giant asteroid. Soto's tomb. An identified Imperial void ship. On your approach, the Scarlet Pursuer sends out a hearty greeting. Captain Demir Shani wishes good health upon you and your entire dynasty. Asks what may have encrypted information on burning worlds. No. Not yet. I believe this would be our asteroid. Begin scan. And it will give us the deepest tunnel. The asteroid surface is densely sown with craters and pits leading into deep caves. Augurs into that the asteroid consists of layers characterized by strange heterogeneity. Then an excavation team equipped with drilling apparatus. Their excavation will take time and significant effort. Squad reports their exhaust rates detect me reserves of substance use in the synthesis of plasteel in the rock. Out to deposits and move on. I don't need a smidge of plasteel. The squad's auspices raise the alarm. A prolonged stay in these tunnels will undoubtedly result in the toxic liquid destroying the gear and equipment. The explorers suggest blocking the livelier streams in order to leave them with enough time to fill several canisters with a strange substance. Later, the Magi alchemists will no doubt be able to synthesize many useful chemicals from it. Avoid risking their health and equipment. Long hours spent preparing canisters. The explorers eventually reach the dry, surprisingly large caverns. Whenever respite is interrupted by a terrifying scream, the squad is under attack. Collapse under into nightmarish monsters resembling both worms and spiders. Gauge the monsters. They attack relentlessly, their powerful mandibles turning soldiers' bodies into bloody paste, but nothing can withstand the purifying light of flamers. Eventually lead the explorers to the very center of the asteroid, where they are met with a yawning cavity of unimaginable size. The giant rock turns out to be housing the curved, shapeless buildings of an unknown xenorace. Fragile, built as if out of sand, an intriguing find awaits the squad in the long-dead city. Uncountable quantities of ugly totems made from crystal phlogiston are built into the walls of the most twisted buildings. Sure, I'll take a phlogiston. End the dialogue. Oversized asteroid has been explored. Back out into the void we go. Right, let's actually go to the Furry Bunder system. And that place. Footfall. Warp travel. It's a safe route. Nothing will happen to us along this route. And let's visit Footfall. Just before we get off on Footfall, I'm going to... Hello. Martial law from the Inquisition. Important business with a rogue trader. Remind you that my numbskull crew who got themselves captured by some rival Ashmags. Go and see what happened to your crew. Continue. If this is all you have to say... Apologies, Lord Captain. What will be your instructions? What other options for landing on Footfall do we have? We have none, Lord Captain. Locked and rigged with explosives. Take a look at Footfall's new hospitality as you wish. Okay, yeah, no, we haven't quite been dragged there. Void ship management back to the bridge. Let's have a quick look at our standings with the people that matter. Basically, aka, let's see what we can order from wonderful people of my team of traders, if you will. We're not far off maxing out. We have just gone and picked up random bits and bobs and this and that from places. Let's come across here to my high factotum. Given a transportation of some goods. We need to... Nope, it's not you I actually want by the looks of it. It's you. I need to get to a 31. Let's have a look. Type in descending order. Let me remind myself. My wonderful book of books. AKA my notepad. What can I potentially... jewelry. Jewelry is your unique thing. Do we have any? We do not. We have... Oh, we do. We have one piece by there. Trade. That got us nothing. Okay. There was another one. I believe it's melee weapons. Let's just go and double check that. Reputation. Yeah, you don't take melee weapons. Right. Let's spam you with all of... Type in ascending order. All of the melee weapons I have as well. See what that does. Oh, not too many either. Another 300. Okay. So. What do I happen to have a lot of? Do I happen to have a lot of? Oh, armor kits. They're worth a decent amount. Another 2,000. Reckon a couple of holy gift. Oh, we're almost done. Let's get another 2,000. We're down short now. 1,050. Right. 150 there. Looking one holy gift. Oh, 100 short. Let's chuck in one more piece of provisions. Beautiful. Go and take everything they want to give us. And then when we come across to here, reputation. Now these guys will, yes, take Mechanicus creations, which the other guys don't. Will also take ranged weaponry, which the other guys don't. Does that do us as 34? What do we have to get up to? 38. Wow, you guys suck. 5. 36. Alright, and we've run out of tradable goods. Nothing in my hold is now tradable to these guys. Alright, but then the only thing we'd potentially want would be the Ghost Helm. Willpower for dodge test instead of agility. Whenever the wearer dodges an attack, they gain +1 psi rating to the end of their next turn, and it stacks. So, yeah, that's a little bit mental. We've maxed out these two, and now Fellowship of the Void. If I was to come along and say, select tradable, it's actually only 8,000, which is interesting. Oh, hang on. Let's come across the Imperial Navy. Not quite there. One item they hold. Like tradable. It's only worth 8,000, but that will empty my holds pretty much. Go ahead and do that. Ooh, up to a level of 5. Let's just go and grab the useless stuff that they go and give us. 3 mounted charges. But no, we actually have nothing left worth trading. Everything has been traded and grabbed. Now, of course, I could happily... I don't care about the pirates, but sorry, the Fellowship of the Void. But I could happily have given them the stuff because nobody else wants or needs it. So from newest to oldest... let's go straight across to Pascal. Because he has a beautiful set of dragon suit armor. We go from a base property of 15. Once per round, the wearer gains 2 AP and 2 MP on their current turn if they kill an enemy. And they gain 20 strength. So we do lose 2 deflection. But, also though, which one looks better? I mean, that looks pretty badass. That just looks very Mechanicus. So I suppose we'll live with that. We also have modified Artificer armor. Again, she's, I think she's a bit small for power armor. It just doesn't quite feel right, you know? Looks good, though. Just start sticking all of my guys in power armor. Where's my... I don't know where my familial one has gone. But it's around here somewhere. There's her actual armor. So, you know, I do kill dodge, but I also do up strength by, you know, a nice plus 20. A whole bunch of deflection, a whole bunch of extra armor. You know, it's not bad. We're going to keep it. I'm going to keep her in power armor. Sod it. I'm sure it's not how she's she's designed to be played. Pirate chainmail, don't care about. So, care about, no, I don't care about that either. Guerra always auto-dodges the first hit from each attacker on the battlefield. Lose me 15 Medicae, but I auto-dodge the first hit from each attacker on the battlefield. Not bad. Wearer gains 1 AP for each consecutive turn that wearer has not moved, stacks up to 5 times. I'm going to go and switch that out because I generally don't last 5 turns. Dogmatic Fanatic. Okay, we're not going to be able to use that. I don't believe. No, nobody has that. Heavy armor proficiency. That's probably not going to get 1. Soul Pattern Long Last. I don't think... oh, a little bit of more extra damage. Not as much armor penetration. Dodge reduction and additional hit chance are the same. They're both las weapons. I'll keep the added 5% armor penetration, to be honest. What does it look like, though, out of curiosity? Although, hang on. That's that one. Oh, it does look pretty badass, mind you. But, no, let's... where'd my other one go? This one, I think. Super. Mars Pattern Thunderhammer. Big-ass power weapon. Mars Pattern Melter Gun. Back over here with Pascal. Oh, beautiful. Brings up the lower end of damage. Everything else is exactly the same. Mars Pattern is clearly better than Soul Pattern. Staff of the Righteous Eye. All it requires is Sanctic Powers. Is the Navigator? I didn't think so. Is that... No, it's not you either. Oh, I guess would that be... Heinrichs by chance? Yeah, it would seem so. We're not going to go and equip it, though. Hymn of Vehement. Now, there's absolutely no need, but... I mean, it looks badass. It should be equipped, and she's the one that should equip it, quite frankly. Victim Sorrow. When the wearer hits a target that is in cover with a ranged attack, this attack always scores a critical hit. For Puskari Oath. Wearer gains plus 25 awareness and 20% critical damage on their single shot attacks. Gonna go and grab that. I think. Whoa. Not that. I do believe that I, in fact, gave her the Grenadier trait, so I don't actually need half of what comes from that helmet. Reach staff. Chicago. Chicago, I don't even know why you're in my hold to begin with. Chicago. Twin Kylene is a two-handed ranged las weapon. It has pretty good, it has additional hit chance. Doesn't have very good armor penetration though. The Crucible of Torment, 80% armor penetration. Have to remember about that one. Alright then, I think that is that. We'll start his plasma pistol. Compared to his little bolt pistol. Yeah, let's go plasma pistol. Why not? And let's just, whilst I'm playing with inventory, type in Ascend and Honor, let's have a look at our grenades. Wherever my grenades have gone. Oh no, here they are. Let us... 40 piercing damage. Deals 2 times the target's deflection plus target's armor divided by 2 direct damage. Right, so it's a high armor target grenade. Across to Elliot and just do the same thing. If you've got that, that's good. And you've also got that one already. Sold. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, people are in power armor. I do not know why. It makes absolutely no sense. I'm sure it's not how it's supposed to go, but looks quite badass. And of course we have Pascal in what is clearly his power armor, the Dragon Power Scale armor. Also looks very badass. 101% armor. Now I could go and put... now of course I need... Am I yet? No, what am I up to? Still on 407. Hang on a minute. That should definitely be higher. There are projects somewhere which should be giving me things like Iconoclast plus 40, and they have not. I'm sure of it. Yeah, I'm still 100 short, which is a lot. Yeah, because I do have a really, really nice piece of armor that I can go and equip, but I need to be Iconoclast fanatical. Now, I have picked every single decision that I have been able to, and I'm still 100 short. So we'll see how that all goes. Let's go to Footfall. See if we can make some Iconoclast decisions. Because, yep, we do need to take Jay. That is unfortunate. We'll leave Elliot behind. He's probably not going to be too welcome on the station right now. Given the fact that, you know, they're burning anybody that might not be extremely dogmatic. So yeah. Yeah, let's leave her behind. This means I'm now going to have a... I might just ignore Jay, to be honest. I don't think I really need to give her level ups. I can probably 5-man it. You know, I've got Kibala, I've got Cass. They are absolute killing machines. I'm probably okay.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
I will have just gone and lost some stats, however, but then she also brings a lot to the table. Mostly I've gone and lost awareness, but I mean, I've still got 150, so probably not worry about that too much. Oh, Company J to Footfall. Cowardly Ashmag who wants to get his paws on my certificate without even working up a sweat. Considering the circumstances currently affecting Footfall, the only fitting place for this filth could be hiding is in the sewers. Nasty spot with powerful whiff about it, that is true, but I swear to you, Shireen, you won't come up with a better trap for Falco. But doesn't my gang are dead, Shireen? One wrong move, one wrong word. Damn throne. That Ashmag, why is everything so difficult? How do we get into the tunnels? Into the sewers. To the Amasecus we go.
One step at a time.
For every bad thing that's ever happened, Old Vice was always there to blame me for it.
Kill the non-believers, folks. Kill the non-believers. Right. Look at them. Gonna skip these scenes. Incendia Corda going mental and killing non-believers. It's there's not really much need for it. Look closely at Incendia. Uniform shows that it has not been changed in many days. The color is greasy and the braid trim is stained with sweat. The air is tinged with the smell of an inhaled stimulant that is used to give serfs the ability to work multiple watches without rest. Manner of slaughterhouse is this. This is true justice. I'm prejudiced, inescapable, and equally merciless to all. Thought about me the honor of bringing order to this cesspool of pirates and heretics. And butchering my way through scores of enemies unite me. Am I truly the greatest enemy of the Imperium you have been able to find? Sure, let's go for the persuasion check. That you are loathed and feared by the enemies of humanity does not make you pure in the eyes of the Emperor, but perhaps he saw fit to set you on a different path, one of righteous genocide and blood-soaked redemption for your faults. I would never dare to gainsay his will. Those of you who acknowledge me as your sovereign are viewed by the law as subjects of House von Valancius and therefore are exempt from Corda's judgment. I will take you aboard my ship. Done. Iconoclast plus 30. The hopeful crowd in the atrium starts hysterically clamoring their oaths of fealty to House von Valancius. Not one of them thinks twice about clutching at the lifeline you have offered them. Nice. Take this pitiful gaggle of miscreant CC if you so desire. My trial will not end here. I have the whole of Footfall to judge. No more judgments. Go ahead, CC. Give me a reason. And is immediately shielded by a refractive field. You hear the sounds of alarms going off in the distance. A mocking smile cuts across her face. The Lord Inquisitor's instructions were to maintain order and ensure his allies' safety using any methods. However, extreme they may have to be. The ladyship is gravely threatened. We are authorized to detonate the dome over this sector. Doing so will trigger an explosive decompression. The attackers will be destroyed during the possession, whilst the ladyship will be protected by the field projected by her throne. I urge you not to take steps that might be interpreted as an act of aggression. You're in charge of Footfall now. You're entitled to govern this place. Such is the law of Footfall. Any rogue trader who arrives here assumes the right of absolute authority. Once you hindered my efforts to subdue the station. Where's the Lord Inquisitor? You'll see whether Footfall will thank you for its reign. Use the weight, and so do my duties. Urge you to aid me in bringing him to justice. My sector is located, has been cordoned off. My enforcer will take you there. You pronounced Vladium a criminal. The royal rogue's infamy is known to all. He patronized thieves, smugglers, and pirates. Why did he go? The rebels seen as most often he could preach to them and sway them to repent. Purchase valuable equipment from them. Be replaced by honest suppliers. Even degenerates such as the Casbalica can be of some use in the coming crisis. But their willful leaders will be replaced with more pliable and trepidatious successors. Lie. None of the rebel leaders are allowed to die before their trial. I forbid you to execute them without my leave. Wow. As you can see, people have just been burnt everywhere. Just chuck it all in cargo.
There will be no peace in my
Trolling
will.
confessors. Trust is a commodity you do not possess. Wow. Just wow. Okay, let's actually put up the levels of the people I care about. What do we have? Oh, we have a skill choice. I think my demolition is probably as high as it ever needs to be. I'm gonna go for... Persuasion skill, in case I'm ever out on my own. Then choose an exemplar talent. Haha, we're back at the top ones. Put damage down, but the character increased by 3% at the end of combat for every new enemy damaged. Greater defense. Flesh wounds. I think that's probably gonna be the winner. Protection under fire. Pinpoint accuracy. Whenever the character is healed, they gain 15% more wounds. Shot through, the character's attack an additional 45% over penetration. Let's go for the heal. Always useful. Let us... Oh, can't be logic. How dare you take my logic away from me. In that case, it'll be tech use. I have that item as well, which has a minus 167 logic hit. So I have a 10% chance as it currently stands. I don't know if I've got anything else that can increase my logic, which I may want to try and equip before I equip it. But, first turn of combat, the character has 2 additional action points. The funny thing is that +5 to all characteristics. Actually, really not a bad one. Relentless, tough as steel. Do I have? Yes, I do have flesh wounds. Let's have +5 to all characteristics. The funny thing is that I actually think... Let's simply go newest, oldest. Where is it? Here it is. Yes, of course, as you can see, I have to equip it. And I have to equip it instead of something. So luckily I have a +20 to tech use. I can equip it instead of. But, type of descending order, I really would have to double check. For instance, you know, if we come down to helmet, is there anything that might give me... What do I currently have? I have all of that. And there you go, even just that. A +3 to logic. And that's about it for headpieces. Let's go and give this, see if we can give this a go, shall we? Well, hang on, wait. Did it have a negative effect? May have done, eh? Where has it gone? This thing. Where it gains the Solve Simulacrum ability that costs 3 AP and triggers a logic test for the wielder. On success, Solve Simulacrum is removed, the Cogni Simulacrum is destroyed, and 25 logic bonus is lost. And the wearer permanently gains Paradox solved. Grants plus 25 logic, so that'll help too. Let's see if we can do this. I know I've kind of just interrupted my own level up. Let's have this instead of that. 210. Alright, so I currently have about a 50% chance. Let's have a look at our gloves. What do these give us? Plus 10 bonus to tech use. Do we have anything that'll give us some logic? No, we got some strength. No, I didn't think so. Okay, how about boots? What are we wearing? 22% parry. Again, I'm probably going to guess not. But, and in terms of cloaks, again, I'm assuming, yeah. Burning, 50% full cover. Priority target hits, 5 fellowship. Oh. That looks like it would be it. Because we happen to have a random piece of armor that might Probably not. But you know, if we just kind of had some Mechanicus armor, that could have maybe worked. Bonus to weapon skill. That's an old axe. That can now go to cargo. Go to cargo. Cargo. Have some beautiful weapons. Savannah's Last Stand. Oh, that's a fair point, actually. We got a new weapon that could potentially be used for you. This. 20 to 40. Alright, Allied. It's got nowhere near as good stats as Righteous. This gets an additional attack called Double Edge Strike. That's a shame. I was actually hoping that would be quite good. Alright, so.
Data meditation is terminated.
Okay, we can't actually use this. So we have, like I said, so minus 167. We'll have to wait till we end up in a combat. So we're going to have a 53% chance of success. Odds are slightly tipped in my favor by a whole 3%. And I suppose I could wait. I'm sure there will be a chance to maybe increase my intelligence. Not entirely sure. Can we have? No, Medicae is off the cards. The other ones are our demolition. In fact, let's get some athletics. Quite an athletic person. Probably because I've given her plus 20 strength. Let us... in willpower as long as they have no ranged weapons. Deals an additional 2 damage for every cell between the character's current position and the spot where they started their turn. Let's restore some health. Additional action points are actually really nice as well for her for the first round. Nothing is not allowed with this wonderful character. We're gonna go for some... And... plus 15 to willpower. Okay. Put willpower up even more. And increases my other stats as well. So no more Law of Xenos. So then Law of the Warp it is. Pretty easy decision. Plus 15 willpower. He also carries no... oh, I don't care about you. Alright, so... when we end up in a fight,
of a world,
the Adeptus Amasecus, the Martyr's Endurance. So we end up in a fight. We will see if we can use that ability. Like I said, 53% chance. Just tipped over into our favor. Will we get it? Will we not? Who knows? I'm also wondering if it's one of those things where you in fact just get to keep trying until you succeed. It doesn't say... nope, that's the wrong one. On success, it's removed. It doesn't say what happens on a failure. On a failure, it just breaks? Or... like, what are we quite talking? Is this down to the sewers by any chance? And down into the sewers we go. Didn't really have a wander around in the sewers this playthrough. As different things happened when we went to the funeral of the great man that burns now in the sky. I forget his name. Some pirate that burns people. Flamo, basically. That's what I'm going to call him. Wonderful bow, get on with it. Welcome to the Kingdom of Thieves, Killers, Smugglers, Shireen. All the finest goods on footfall, every last one of them, has passed through these tunnels. As I said before, Falcon's Jack is patrolling every nook and cranny of the Azzy cursed place. See those scumbags over there? We need to avoid them and not draw any attention to ourselves, or else we might as well dump a pile of rocks all over our plan. But now we are going to follow the plan. If you'll allow me, Shireen, I will refresh your memory. Avoiding the patrolling scum, we will reach the sewer canal and follow it to the east, almost until the very end. We connect the gas cylinder to the special intake. Ironically enough, it was previously used for cleaning the air. Then we need to turn the valves in a few spots so that the gas reaches the correct chamber. I wish I knew exactly where that Ashmag was holed up. The final move, like all the best Red play Shireen, we find the service cogitator and send the gas along the pipes. And I'm sure I don't have to remind you that we must do all of this in complete silence. Not even the sewer rats are going to notice us, let alone Falco's lot. Alright, alright. Go work quickly and quietly, I understand. So, I opened my map. Okay.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
So do these patrols move? I mean, I'm going to guess not. Means I'm assuming I have to do things like this and then actually avoid them. Okay. Okay, sounds like somebody's walking around. Which would make this a lot harder. So of course we don't want to go back here. Oh. Oh yeah, look, there's a patroller.
Patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
Where's this patroller gonna go? Okay, this patroller walks a beat back and forth around there. Okay, so I'm assuming that means I go this way. Go and pause a second so we can actually see what's going on. And we get to this area and we go all the way to the east. Which way is freaking east? I'm going to assume, yeah, that's north. So the east would be my right as I'm currently looking. Means I want to go all the way over there.
What lies beyond? There! Done!
Okay, and so we are now here. We are where we are. Can't see any thugs. Go all the way to the east. Pick up some goods. Why not? The rogue trader has opened valve AN1. OD2. We don't know where these valves are. There's a valve here.
Ha! There will be no peace in my wake.
I have valve AN1. Valve air recirculator. Wow, how many of these valves do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4 more? 4 more. Flippin' heck. Right then. Let's come back here. There's somebody patrolling up to here, so this could get me instantly caught.
Another notch.
I'm going to move off a little bit. Make sure that patroller doesn't spot me. And it looks like we might have another valve by there.
My Auspex has detected something.
Trap by there. Okay, that won't be too much of a problem, I don't think. Valve. Of course, we can always just cross back around here as well. That's apparently not a valve I need.
Tapestry of a world, I am the rogue threat.
All right, that kind of does cause a problem. Although, no wait, it's just a standalone? I think it's just a standalone.
This explorator is blessed
What is
with
that?
multi-functionality.
That is another tech use trap.
Operation successful.
One of the valves. All right, 3 more to go.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
This trap.
Everyone, applaud my brilliance.
You are fantastic. Your brilliance has been applauded. Random cargo. Valve has been opened. I feel like I hear a patroller, although there, in fact, that would be this patroller who comes up around to here. If I have a quick look at the map, so we've opened all these valves. We kind of explored the whole of this direction, so yes, we do need to go up here. Problem would be is, as I said, there's a patroller there. They sound like they just got a little bit closer. Yes, they did. Okay, I'm going to wait here a second. Wait for the patroller to turn around and go away. Not that they could probably see me anyway, but... let's go past...
A tantalizing anomaly.
that point. Disable this trap.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Okay, I think I have one more valve to open. Not back along there, and that will just take me even closer to the patroller, so let's not go that way. I think patroller's going to be back, pretty much. Up a little bit closer.
Oh, what lies beyond?
Oh, there goes another patroller.
Acquisition is possible.
Okay, that's just highly annoying. Don't know what it takes to disarm it. No, let's... That's it. All of you group back here a little bit.
Do you require an audience?
Self-compact in there. I'm gonna guess
The stars are my canvas, and
DC.
anarchy is my brush.
Okay, there goes that patroller.
There will be no peace in my wake. Oh, there. Done. Oh, what curiosity unveils itself before me?
Okay, let's go and disarm that.
Genius triumphs. One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Outlaw rifleman. Well, I completely understand that I've wandered off quite a long way here. The Adeptus Amosecus. Not what we're aiming for here. Outlaw. Folks.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
A patroller. Ah, you are joking. You are joking. Who only knows where that last stupid valve was as well.
Sings in my veins.
I'm reckoning it was... Where are we? Who only knows? Who only knows where my last valve was? Can't believe it. I was doing so well.
Patience. Oh, my nerves are
Could have
frayed.
slammed the spacebar button so I had time to react. All right, Falco. Well, well, well. What has face loosed upon us in this late footfall hour? There's our guys at the back. Fate for lawmen and drunkards, Falco, but we've come here under our own steam. You know why. Take your hands off the rifle and release my people. Don't look, Jay. Don't look. Damn it, and now I'm gonna go and fail this stupid thing. I stuck around and got 4 of those damn valves. Four of those damn valves out of 5. The last one just flippin' eluded me. Kill Jay and we shall part as friends. Wow.
What an amusing attempt at defiance!
Crush them!
Just... I'm so upset with that. That stupid result being caught by that last guy right there. Even you're going to stay exactly where you are. CC, you're going to come back this way and burn the heretics. Indira, you're going to come back this way and lightning zap the heretics. Pascal, you can come stand in here. In fact, Nokia, Kubla, you can stay where you are. Jay, oh yeah, I don't have Elliot. Jay, you can, I don't care what you do. He gets to go first. Okay then.
Am I getting paid for this? Tell me, and it is done.
Wow, they all stand
But
nicely
of course.
apart. You can actually give somebody... Oh, now, that's just rude. That's just highly, highly rude. He's not got a melee weapon. He's safe.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Let's change weapon.
Let's see.
Potentially step forward 1. Boss. Immediately give a heroic act to
The undying emperor whispers his will.
and that'll be everything. We do, however, have 7 of these wonderful things, but leave that go there.
Another one is shattered.
For your extra go.
Isn't this a job for the... Me? In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail!
Oh, and the dance of death begins.
The other side awaits. I am your blade and shield. It brings me no pleasure.
Falco, Falco, Falco.
I shall not fail, as the tenets demand. The shadows will... My blade.
High momentum.
Bowing over the pile of bodies, Jay brings her hands together in a praying gesture and then tightly grips the aguila. Her fingers turn white. A small, unintelligible murmur comes from behind the curtain of her jet black hair. Pray for the souls of the deceased. The exalted one has blessed me with an understanding companion, Shireen. Sometimes silence says more about us than an ocean of spilt words. They died because of your pride and willingness to act cautiously. I could see why a rogue trader wouldn't care less about the lives of some wretched smuggler gang, but these smugglers were my family, and their souls won't forgive me if I keep sleeping with the one who condemned them to death. I won't forgive myself either. Wow. I tried. Like, I seriously tried.
Ordains. Trust me, it is a blessing.
How many of these have we got? 3. By the way, hang on. Wait, I've got 2 left now. Started there.
As honor ordains.
Watch this all go backwards. Could have done this a turn ago and still had 3. Because I think, at least I hope,
I shall not fail.
I can reach. I can.
As honor ordains. The other side awaits.
Sold. Sold.
Let's see.
Run and slaughter.
A wicked thought.
Run and gun. And, yep. Turns out that's how that one went.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Turns out that's how that one went. But yeah, no, it couldn't have... So they had guys there, so it couldn't have been around here. So I'm thinking I just straight up missed it somewhere. Because it couldn't have been anywhere else. Reinforced witch armor, riser pad and chainsword. Let's chuck it all in cargo. Oh, I can't believe I wouldn't have failed that. Highly upset. That's the only way I'm going to go and describe this situation. Highly upsetting. Missed a valve somewhere. I missed a valve somewhere. And Jay is no longer my special companion.
Step at a time.
I never wanted her to be my
amidst
special
the
companion, to be
madness.
perfectly honest with you. Hieronymus de la Rosa. Oh, we're just wandering in. You're an ocean riser. If you abandon Footfall to Quarter and flee, where are you going to sell your goods or restock your supplies? More like Suicide Pact. You have no allies, no weapons, no nothing. Kara, my greetings. My apologies for being unable to receive your ladyship in my office. My present status imposes certain limitations. And as for you, Vekamo, I've got nothing to add. Your plans utter rubbish. Okay, well, we're not going to do dogmatic. How's the station faring? He gets to walk away for now. Turned into a kingdom of death. Executing protesters, cracking down on corrupt traders, and suppressing dissent are all good. Useful policies within reasonable limits. I've used them myself, in fact. However, there are no now reasonable limits. I've been preparing for that turn of events ever since that hag tried to take footfall for the first time. You helped us then, giving me time to organize and set up weapon caches, enlisting more fighters, and deleted my agent's data from the cogitation network. When Chorda seized power, she thought she'd won, but the station was still mine to an extent. The little army is waging war on the enforcers. We slaughter patrols, wrestle back detainees, and punish those who collaborate with the enemy, or are close to someone who does. The old outlaw hounded and hiding like a rat. I see. Old habits die hard. I'll admit I wasn't exactly yearning for the days of my youth, but to find myself in the line of the fire again is invigorating. Your ladyship, I'm asking you for help. Not just on behalf of the patron of the station population, but that isn't already scared, but on behalf of the Cast Battle Commission as well. My people and my organization's assets are in a vulnerable position. Help us protect our interests, and we'll help you protect yours. What kind of help do you expect from me? The general uprising will be doomed to fail. The officers have isolated the asteroids. We can't strike out against Incendia. She has the greater numbers, and her throne's refractor field will protect her from any attack. So we'll ask her ladyship to come to us, exploiting her overconfidence. If she wants my blood, let her come and spill it. She knows we use the Amasekos as our meeting place. If you let the enforcers know I can be found and grabbed in here, she will come. She will hardly drag her throne with her. We'll lure her into a trap, kill her, and take back Footfall. What forces do you have at your command? How much Corda would like you to believe she's kicked the Cast Balaka out of Footfall? She hasn't. We're scattered all over the station, lying low, and there's still enough of us to cause trouble. A small band of my most daring staff members who were able by my side when I came to power. They don't care who they kill as long as I pay them, and I have the means to pay them. We have great numbers. Rizzo wasn't so damnably cautious, and Aronis did us a favor and shut his preaching trap. I would have phoned the good Reverend for a loop long ago if it weren't for the fanatical mob that would show up here to avenge him. Why does Riza have a problem? The old rogues prefer not to pick fights unless her victory is a foregone conclusion. Why did Riza call you Vakamo? Old nicknames die as hard as old habits. I used to be known by that name on the station. Alright, so Hieronymus shown up. Hardly going to please the Lord Inquisitor. Considering that Calcazars never once interfered in station's affairs, he clearly couldn't care less about Footfall. I understood your plan. Iconoclast, it most 100% is. Another +8. The place as Footfall is, blood and tears won't wash away that filth. They'll only make the stench worse. This is the fight we must be prepared as a colleague of mine used to say. If your brain doesn't hurt from all that thinking of where to hide, it'll discover your skull isn't thick enough once the fight is on. Some of those gathered in here will support us. Rise's people, Hieronymus' zealots, even Octaviana's regulars. We can use whomever we can get. You think that it may be worth fortifying our position or preparing a few surprises for our guests? My people in Arsenal are at your disposal. All you have to do is say the word. As soon as we're ready, send Corda a message saying I'm here, let her come, and we'll settle our differences. Go and take a look around. Right then, who have we got? Combat Servitors, Hieronymus De La Rosso. Harboring a pirate among your brethren. People inside, people who were murdered by your brethren. With all the murders all my life, I have been a confessor to lost souls. Cry of Vault Keepers has been finally completed. Setting her on a path in service to his will. will see to it that justice is done. Who's just taught us to partake of punishment with humility and gratitude. My confession is over. I have bared my innermost self before you and the truth concealed therein. You're free to do with that as you please. Stop Incendia, help me. Iconoclast fanatic, because her actions fly in the face of all that you believe in, you truly believe in. Incendia's world has no place for redemption or mercy or penitence. Another plus 30, beautiful. My way of serving him has always been different from the paths trodden by the Ecclesiarchy. I will do what must be done. St. Drusus is faithful, will aid you in battle. Be preaching here among rebels. You frighten people trying to save their lives. If not their lives that they should be saving, it is their souls. Goodbye, Reverend. Alright, so there's an extra plus 30, which is fantastic.
Tapestry of a world,
Sure.
I am the
This
road
explorer is blessed with multifunctionality.
Now, the problem with that item I have is Pascal may never get a go. I might have to purposely give him a go just so he can try and use it. Order for barricades to be assembled out of rubbish.
Successful.
Sold. There was nothing in here. Nope. Alright, back out here we go. Citizens, workers, workers, citizens, citizens, logic. Pascal.
The machine god grants me insight.
Curiosity
Good.
sings in my veins.
Citizens, workers, more citizens, more citizens. Dreadful Xenos. Ah, yes. The people that were somewhat painted funny colors. Vicious prowlers. Rizza. Looks tired, but finds a chance to smile briskly. You have quite a way with words, Octi. Yes, indeed. One would hate it if Corda's ill health affected our own. So and I need to have a little chat. So, your ladyship's service. Rizza, the forces have opened yourself up to will be your undoing, and what's more, your crew too will pay for it with their souls because of you. Cool, you know, your ladyship, the way you found where this old pirate was hiding unconscious and dragged it kicking and screaming into the light. I've gotten over my head and almost took my guts down with me. I'd be a crap captain if I allowed my fear to kill my crew. Thank your esteemed self for talking some sense into me. Got a light. Vladium needs your help. It would be different, of course, if we were strongly motivated or had a rogue trader on our side. Lose some profit factor. Spoken like Howdy Crow, not a dread pirate captain. Don't talk to me like that, ladyship. The times we're living in. Barely anyone in the Expanse remembers who Old Rizza is. Not getting any respect anymore. That means they need a reminder, and they're going to get it. For the warp, my crew and I will partake in your little uprising, but don't ask me for details. Means workings are insidious and sudden strikes. More to say. We have a plan to stop Corda. You and Vladium, he always has a plan, but it's certainly not always the best plan. Why should I trust you? Requires Iconoclast. It is not about whose idea it is, but who we are doing it for. The people on footfall for you, Octaviana. For your freedom from an insane zealot's reign of terror. An extra plus 30, and that should have gotten me. But I do have a shipment of Xenos weapons, lethal with no guarantee of quality. Vladium's thugs are armed with. They can have a round on the house. Leave you to your conversation. That should have gotten me, because I just got, yes, at least 3 plus 30s. A beautiful rank of extremely high zealotry, which will allow me to equip my reinforced Voidsman armor, increased armor even further, dodge penalty, which I believe I ignore. Wherever this armor is immune to critical hits, as long as no party member has been prone, and 15% armor against melee attacks. Look at it, there it is. The beautiful Voidsman armor. Shiny, as shiny and, excuse me, little hiccup, B. And no, I don't take any dodge dropping from medium armor because I wear it like a second skin. Oh, does that just not look beautiful? That is all because we are Iconoclast. Oh yes, I have tattoos.
They will see.
Goods.
Yes, they all will see.
What's going on back here? Oh, some more goods. Auto remind to be set here. Why not?
Applaud my brilliance.
Gotta cover off a little protection against a well-aimed shot, but at least it will conceal the target from the shooter. It's better than nothing. Oh, whoops, I paused. Huh, my bad. Get ready, your enemies will soon be here. I will send my least important associates to the entrance to take the brunt of the initial assault. That should thin our guests' numbers. There you are. Lay down your weapons. We are here for the criminal Vladium Tokara and his accomplices. Members of the heretic Vladium Tokara gang, lay down your arms and fate's righteous justice. Don't trust them, lads. Let's make the holy soldiers bleed. Forces attack for the justice of the Border and the Empire. Oh, wow. Round 1 to the enforcers. Flippin' heck. That'd definitely not go our way. Secondly, as well, where's Corda? Because without Corda being here... Ah, there she is. You can tell from the ridiculous hairdo. Rebels and heretics, I, Rogue Trader Incendio Corda, Master of Footfall and Defender of Justice, am ordering you to lay down your arms. Harsh justice awaits those who surrender, and ignoble death awaits the rest. Incendio Corda, I, Vladium the Vacamo, am ordering you to get off my turf before I blow your brains out and throw your corpse for a loop. Pent Incendia, you have strayed far from the path of righteousness and turned into a monster. Has horror driven you out of your mind, CC? Was he who condemned you to years of torture in a cryo vault, he turned you into his loyal personal executioner. Prevail in the sentencing and the execution, you are going to dispute that. Am I lying? You are not lying, I do enjoy it. In relation to the codified justice of the Imperium, your justice is arbitrary and you're creating your own law, in essence, your own Imperium. That is heresy. The ultimate crime is to reject the Emperor's protection and make their reign absolute, becoming a brazen rival of God and the blasphemous tyrannical... whatever that word is. Enough, I repent. I yearned to serve the Emperor, but exacting vengeance upon his foes was so delicious that I abandoned my duty for the sake of my own gratification. Hello, Riley Spargo. Welcome to the stream. I made Footfall my house of pleasures. I was harsh judge not because it was what he wanted, but because it was what I wanted. I executed those his law forbade to execute. Putting oneself above the Emperor is the most terrible act a rogue trader can commit. I have lapsed into heresy, and I must be condemned. Judge me, CC. I, who have strayed, commit myself to his mercy and his harshness. State your crimes. Arrogance was born in my heart, and it trampled over my sense of duty. I forgot the Emperor's commandments, which are as strict as they are merciful. I became the bringer of death, and death only. I was not serving the Imperium of humanity, I was building a pitiful parody of his creation. You have to say in your defense. I only dreamt of being worthy servitor of the Emperor, of doing his will, of punishing his enemies, of turning this corrupt and decrepit system into a place that is worthy of his light and does not diminish his greatness. Be your own judge. The court hereby finds Incendia Corda guilty. Have mercy on me, Emperor, protector of mankind, master of holy terror. Wow. She just blew her own brains out. Emperor, have mercy on me. I had doubts before, but now I see they were unwarranted. Of all defenders of the Expanse, only she was worthy of being his shield. Her repentance is but further proof of it. I was a fool to not believe in her. Is this how the cleansing of Footfall ends? No. Incendia may have been the holiest and purest of the Emperor's tools, but who will be left when she is gone? Him? Her? You? Are you going to protect the law and the faith? Empress Faithful, our protector was caught in a web of conspiracy. She was lied to. Therefore, let us avenge her and carry out her cause. When thou hast stepped into the nest of corruption, destroy those that dwell therein. Smite and torment them like his wrathful instrument that knoweth no fear. Avenge his sorrow and shun pity in the name of thy love for him. To battle, Vincentian Corda and the Emperor.
Another annoyance.
Show them no mercy.
Really? This is what we're going for? So we've got these 3 on this side and what, these 5? Yep, 8. That looks about right. You're just going to come and stand right here. People are going to come back around here. We are going to go and give Pascal an extra
I can
turn.
do that with the right incentive.
Question. Ah, come on. We're out of range of everybody. That was just a bit of a suck. Cass is... Fellowship of the Void Fighter. I don't know why they're all like glowing with interesting eyes. But I don't know. Something will be going on. Okay, none of them seem to have been stunned. It's a bit of a shame. Let's try that again. Oh, we can't because we've already used it once. Let's give that to Keebler then.
For the serfs?
As
Have
the
you-
tenants demand.
Jump in the middle there.
Trust me, there is only death, yours or mine. I shall not fail.
And let us...
The shadows will slip. Brings me no pleasure.
Delaroso is dead. Suppose I probably should have done this at the beginning.
To being ordered around.
Oh, beautiful. Let's give an extra... Go to Pascal.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Advancing.
Did I just solve it? Paradox solved. Duration permanent.
Request approval function successfully terminated.
Unfortunately, he's now just a little bit out of range.
High momentum.
Let's see.
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp.
Death is a blessing. As honor ordains.
Start jumping across. She should have
Trust
about
me.
10,000 jumps now.
As honor ordains. My blade whispers your name.
Change weapon. Wow.
Schemes within schemes within schemes.
Stood up really well.
Oh,
In that case,
wicked.
burn to death. Millennium Tokara is back in charge. Oribes, thank you for helping me deal with it. Your ladyship, your help has been invaluable. But the Casabella Commission will nonetheless try to approximate and match its value in the most generous of terms. Does your ladyship have any preference in regard to what should be done with the remains of the lady? Untouched. Place her ladyship's body in a cryovault and take her to her ship. Make sure no damage is done to it. No further damage, that is. We were enemies, of course, but that's no reason not to act in a civilized manner. Let them leave. I'm no butcher. Her ladyship and forces may leave the station, except those personally complicit in the killing of my employees, friends, and loved ones. I have a responsibility toward them. Fellowship of the Void and Casabella 500 reputation. Is that all? Ladyship, you have one less rival in the Expanse. Actually, I have two less, because I killed the other one too. And wounded by Cordis cruelty, I will have shelters set up where those in need and pain can find a roof over their head, systems, and medical aid. More glorious Iconoclast. Not that we are not maxed out already, but
What lies beyond?
all I'm going to say is that's how you do it. Archivist Servo Skull. Back in the fight. Sorting temporary wounds from combat stimulants. Not full prone. 20 Medicae and 20 Carouse. Very nice. A duelist uniform. Gain 10 ballistic skill and 10% chance to hit. Heavy Xenomesh. Azure Pattern Inferno Pistol. There's a few nice things. Rapid fire auto gun. Assume that's an absolute load of rubbish as well. I can skip across. And yep, we'll just bit of that.
Ha! There will be no peace in my wake.
Hieronymus Telerosha has disappeared. Yeah, you're actually going to get a new piece of armor because nobody else really wants and or needs it. Have a duelist uniform. Kibala. Wearing. Whoever gains the Dance Macabre ability. I have never used. 20 Medicae and 20 Carouse. Dead. And nope. 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 Mount to weapon proficiency. You don't have. Yep, funny enough, it's only a pistol, so it's not quite the same. Tries pyromancy. Tries divination. Sword. Venomous slicer, and yep, that's pretty much everything we picked up. Done. Sold.
One
Finito.
step at a time, amidst the madness.
Oh, Gladium's mercenaries. Hive World Origin Voidsman Armor. Wow. Just wow. That is ridiculous armor. And these are just guys that died in a cutscene. Alright then. Any of my guys actually from a Hive World? I have a feeling they're not. Mechanicus World. Voidborn. Unknown. Where do you come from again? Forsaken World. Imperium, I believe. Sure, was your... Yep, Imperial Planet. Pretty much everybody's from an Imperial planet. And that just leaves... I don't even know who. Go back to the rest of Footfall. Let us briefly return to the ship. I'm going to get rid of Jay from my party. Alright then. And, whilst we're now on the ship, and again, so let's have a quick look. These are obviously our guys. Xenos Imperial made up in Imperial, I do believe. Yep, Imperial and Imperial. Okay, so, nope, nobody comes from a hive world. Never mind. Which is a shame, because that is a glorious, glorious set of armor. There you go. 10% armor for wearers in half cover. I'm going to go and equip it anyway, because it just looks that damn glorious. I'm not using her as a character, but it still just looks... She can wear power armor. Again, I'm not using her, but... You know, it just looks good. I will eventually have to use her, I'm pretty sure. He's, of course, wearing heavy armor now. Although this is just... Yeah, ridiculous. I mean, it doesn't have deflection, but still. Just ridiculous, quite frankly. And so, yes, I don't think there was anything that could be useful to her. Nope, or not. Alright, so on that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to leave it there. We have come to the end of the stream. When we come back next time, we will actually go and see Lord Calcazar of the Inquisition on Footfall and see what he would like from us. And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until we see you again, as per always, I hope that you will stay safe, happy,